Today I'm cooking 10 levels of Wagyu. I'll be cooking the rarest Wagyu in the world, this $500 Wagyu tomahawk, this $100 Wagyu burger, and so much more. Wagyu mainly comes from 3 different countries: America, Australia, and Japan. And as we get to levels 8, 9, and 10 today, we'll only be using Japanese Wagyu, the best of the best. And we're catching up to Gordon, so don't forget to subscribe.
For level 1, we're just gonna pan sear some American Wagyu. Since this is level 1, we're just gonna cube it up to cook it the easiest possible way. We're gonna season it quite simple. A little bit of salt and pepper is good enough. And now we just pan sear them. Once it's ready, we'll just flip them.
Even though we're only on level 1 right now, this is still gonna be melting in your mouth, but it'll be nothing like what we're gonna taste later today.
This is just the beginning.
I'm desperate to get moving on to level 2, so let's taste.
That's good.
For level 2, we're gonna be cooking on a hot Himalayan salt rock.
And we're gonna be using an Australian Wagyu filet mignon.
But first, we need to heat this to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. This has been in the oven for over an hour, and at this point, it's white hot. This right here is an Australian Wagyu filet mignon from my friends at the Wagyu shop.
We're gonna season it with a good amount of salt and of course, black pepper. We have to move fast while it's still hot, so now we're gonna sear. Oh yeah, we're getting a nice crust. Let's take a good look and see how well we got. Oh yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Now I want to cut it in small bites, and as you can see, it's still nice and juicy.
We're gonna serve this one right off the hot stone.
Oh, not hot, but it is amazing.
I cannot believe that this is only level 2.
I agree, so good. For level 3, we're gonna be making Wagyu sushi, and for that, we're gonna be using Japanese Wagyu A5 New York strip.
To begin, Guga's gonna season our sushi rice while I cut this Wagyu at a nice bias so that we can make nice pieces that'll lay over the top of our sushi.
So Nick told me he's a professional sushi chef. I'm not. I actually am terrible at it. I like to learn.
I actually did prepare sushi for the world's heaviest sumo wrestler, who thoroughly enjoyed my traditional Japanese meal.
One more, please. This one.
One more. I'll go make some. Once our Wagyu strips are done, we'll begin to prepare our nigiri. I'll handle the rice, and Guga will start laying the meat down on the top.
Gotta say, Nick, you did an amazing job. They look really pretty.
Our nigiri does look beautiful, but now it's time to torch.
We're gonna keep this medium rare, but we want a nice, beautiful sear on this crust to make an incredible nigiri.
To finish, we'll paint each of our Wagyu nigiri with just a light touch of soy sauce.
And now we are ready to eat.
This right here is a level 3 bite.
Cheers.
Oh.
That's amazing.
We're moving up to level 4 to make a beef tartare with this A5 Wagyu filet mignon.
Let's go. A Japanese Wagyu A5 filet mignon has the most incredible marbling. The ratio between fat and meat is just perfect. We're gonna start by cutting it to 1/4-inch cubes.
And while Guga does that, I'm gonna start chopping up the smaller things that we're gonna be putting in our tartare to give it some nice flavor. I used to have to chop a lot of chives in my first restaurant job, and if I could recommend any technique that's gonna help you learn knife skills, this is the one. To make our tartare, we'll start in a bowl with 4 quail eggs, a nice squeeze of lemon juice, and a little squeeze of spicy mustard.
Now we whisk, and you hit me with the rest, Nick.
We'll go in with a little bit of parsley, some nice minced shallots, a few finely chopped chives, some minced capers, our Wagyu beef, a good shaving of lemon zest, a little drizzle of olive oil, a nice pinch of salt, and a little black pepper.
To finish it off, I'll first lay down the mold.
Then in goes our incredible Wagyu tartare. Let's hope it holds together.
And to finish, the perfect quail leg yolk.
And now it's time to eat.
Cheers. For level 5, we're gonna be using Sous vide for these incredible Wagyu short ribs. They have a fantastic marbling, and as you can see, these little white spectacles, this is what I'm talking about. And we're gonna season them with salt and pepper, a generous amount, because they're short rib, you know, they can take it. Plus, on top of that, since they're gonna be cooking sous vide, they can take the salt as it's brine as it's cooking. 3 in each bag, beautiful.
Now one of the most satisfying things in all of cooking, vacuum sealing the meat so we can toss it in the sous vide bath.
Perfect.
This goes into the sous vide bath for about 8 hours until it's cooked. Ow, that is hot.
Ah, I got burned.
These short ribs have been going all day.
As you can see, we render a lot of fat, and we gotta get rid of that. So I slice it open, and we drain all of it out.
That right there is liquid gold.
Put this on toast, and it's gonna be the best butter of your life.
So far, none of the short ribs were able to stay on the bone. That's how tender it's become. To finish these off, we're gonna bring them outside to the grill. You can tell how long this video is taking by the fact that we're only on level 5, and it's pitch black out.
For a quick sear,
We've got a beautiful sear, and these short ribs are extremely tender. Just look how easy that breaks apart. But I want to move on to level 6 because we've got some crazy things coming. For level 6, we're making Wagyu ribs, and Guga woke up really early this morning when I was still asleep and prepped them.
when Nick was dreaming about ribs, I was making them. So I put them on the smoker at 275 degrees Fahrenheit, and they've been cooking there for about 3 to 4 hours. They're fully cooked right now. They're extremely tender. These are back ribs. So all we're gonna do now is wrap them up and let them rest because they're fully cooked. Now that they took a nice nap, we're gonna take them out and dredge them in barbecue sauce.
So far, by the looks of these, I'd probably call them more of a level 4 rib. This is what's gonna bring them up to level 6. We'll soak up a bunch of our barbecue sauce, and then onto the ribs it goes. I like to think of this as mopping the floor, but with barbecue sauce. It's pretty fun.
Let's do a quick taste because it's time to move on to the next level.
Whoa, Guga, that is crazy. Contrary to what most people think, ribs are not supposed to fall off the bone.
I agree. A little bite is perfect.
For level 7, we're making a Wagyu burger, but not just any Wagyu burger. We're making a Juicy Lucy.
A Juicy Lucy is a stuffed cheeseburger with the cheese inside of the burger instead of on top.
So if you think of a chocolate lava cake, we're going for that, but instead with a cheeseburger.
In order for the cheese to melt very, very fast, I made some cubes.
Give me that cube, boy!
My theory is that it's gonna get really, really melty. And then we cover it up and tighten up the edges. And the Juicy Lucy is now ready.
This right here is not easy to cook, and that is one of the reasons we've picked it as level 7. I wouldn't say it's as hard to make as the brisket you'll see shortly, but it's not easy to do without the cheese bursting out before you're done. The key to keeping this cheese in is gonna be to get a hard and fast crust. Once we've gotten a nice crust on the bottom, carefully and quickly flip. To finish off this burger, we need to butter baste. This will help us cook our burger the rest of the way through. To finish our burger, bun,
Lettuce,
then our burger,
tomato,
some of our homemade sauce,
and the bun.
and now for the moment of truth.
Oh, yeah.
This is probably the juiciest burger that I've ever seen.
Cheers, brother. That's a juicy burger.
For level 8, we're heading out to the grills because we've got this Wagyu tomahawk to cook. I'll season it up real quick with some nice salt and some black pepper. Down onto the charcoal goes our tomahawk, and it's time to sear. I will say one of my favorite cuts of meat is the tomahawk because this cut that Gugu's doing right here is a ribeye.
And here is the reason why, because that is the eye of the rib.
After this, we do have a brisket that's been cooking all day, so stick around to see if that thing squirts because sometimes they do.
You should say, stick around and see if she's a squirt.
No. We are cooking today with the king of all steaks, so naturally he did cook it to a perfect medium rare.
The only way to have steaks.
This is gonna be a good bite. Wow, Gugu.
This is gonna be better because it's the cap.
Aw.
Try this one.
I feel like there's more juice than steak.
Wait until you see the brisket.
For level 9, we got our hands on a 15-pound Wagyu brisket. But they do take a while to cook, so once again, Gugu woke up very early this morning, trimmed it all the way down so we had a nice, beautiful looking brisket, seasoned it all over with salt and pepper, and tossed it in the smoker with some hickory wood.
All right, we got the brisket ready. It has been smoked for 4 hours. We got the color we want. However, it's not fully cooked yet. We must tenderize it, and for that, we're gonna wrap it up. What do you think, Nick? So a brisket is something very, very special already, just cooking it and cooking it properly. But when you got a Wagyu, it's just extra special because the amount of marbling there is in this thing, just wait.
Sorry.
You all right, Nick? Nick is so passing out because of the smell. He's intoxicating.
It's a pepper.
Come on, Nick.
I'm good.